So honestly, I cannot tell you what I just watched, but what I just watched is the movie Snatch. Um, Directed by Guy Ritchie, who uh, what has he made? I feel like I know that guy's name. Oh, he did the live action Aladdin, like the one with Will Smith. So I don't prepare these videos. I just like turn them on uh after I watch the movie. So I just finished Snatch. Um oh yeah, he made Sherlock Holmes with the Robert Downey Jr. So honestly, I mean it's kind of confusing. It's a comedy, but it's a little serious. Like it starts off a little serious, but then like as the movie goes on, the comedy just goes up and up and up. Um, Let me just name some of the people, and hopefully you know who these people are. Benicio del Toro, Dennis Farina, J. Jason Fleming, Vinny Jones, Brad Pitt. Okay, if you don't know who Brad Pitt is, then stop watching this video. Uh, can't say their name, and Jason Statham. You guys probably have no clue who Statham is, but you know his face. I'm not gonna show you his face. Anyways, so it's to me it's really confusing, and I'm gonna have to watch it again. I understand. Okay, let me rephrase that. I understand everything in the movie, but I'm still confused about everything that just fucking happened. I can tell you like what happened, but I couldn't tell you what happened. It's a really good movie. It's really good. It's funny. Made me laugh, made me giggle. It was kind of insane. But okay. So like okay, so I'm just gonna read the Wikipedia plot summary because it's gonna be better than anything I could fucking tell you. So yeah, so it's like these robbers. I didn't get this detail, but apparently they're disguised as Orthodox Jews. I didn't know. So they stole this 84 karat diamond, like this like beautiful thing, and this motherfucker Frankie Four Fingers, cause he's got four fingers. Benicio del Toro. Is like the leader, and then he goes to London to see like this diamond dealer guy named Doug the Head. Sorry, some of these people got some whack ass names. On the behalf of Jewish American organized crime figure Cousin Abby, to finch the stolen diamond, not item, just diamonds. Uh, and then like one of the dudes that was like a part of the robbery says like, "Yo, we should visit this arm dealer and this ex KGB named Boris the Blade in London." So like they could get a new firearm. And then he like contacts Boris, which is his brother, and then encourages Boris, "Yo, you should steal the diamond that Frankie Four Fingers has." And then we see Jason Statham. He's playing a character named Turkish. It's named after a flight that like crashed that his parents were in, I think. And so he's this boxing promoter. It's like illegal, I'm pretty sure, and like he owns a slot machine shop, and he's being forced holy words, to enter his boxer Gorgeous George in a match against one of the crime boss Brick Top is that one of his fighters, and then his junior partner Tommy was sent to buy a caravan from Irish travelers, and then he gets like scammed or swindled, and then George fought the little Irish traveler who turned out to be the bare knuckle boxing champion Mickey O'Neill, played by Brad Pitt. I'm gonna do that for every time I fucking mention someone like that. I'm sorry. In every video, it's gonna happen. And then, okay, and then, we got fucking, like, okay. So let me put this into perspective. I'm Mickey O'Neill, okay? And then I'm Gorgeous George. Okay, hopefully that, like, helps you understand. But this motherfucker, okay, so Gorgeous George is like, he's like picking his ass up, like, boom, like slamming him. And then this motherfucker's like down on a fence. And so his friends, like, that broke and the fence and then this motherfucker goes, whoosh, and fucking knocks his ass out. Like, full on, gets like, like some crazy shit. And then they're like, yo, so Gorgeous George just got like, he's supposed to fight in 2 days, but like, fuck, I can't get my chair. It's like going up to fucking, what's that brick top? Fuck. And then Turkish Jason Statham, he's like, yo, Mickey, you're gonna replace George because George can't fucking fight no more. And it's in exchange for a new caravan, for Mickey's mother. Oh, Mickey, so no, I'm just, and then Bricktop's like, Mickey has to throw the fight. But like, Mickey's really unpredictable, so then in the fight, another fucking huge ass motherfucker, Mickey goes, whoosh, whoosh, and the big ass motherfucker goes down on the fucking ground. Mickey was supposed to go down on the 4th round, and in the first fucking round, he hits, boom, and then he's fucking out. As in, Mickey won that shit, when Mickey was supposed to lose that shit in round number 4, like Frankie fucking Four Fingers. Anyways. Frankie Four Fingers, okay, has a huge gambling problem. There's nudity in this movie. Just beware. We see some of that with Frankie Four Fingers. Okay, it's the whole thing. Just watch the movie, okay? I know I'm spoiling it, but watch the movie if you're at this point. Boris is like, hey, can you place a bet for me at the local bookies? And then he goes and recruits like these like criminals. You got Soul, Vinny, and Tyrone. Silly little dudes, bro. This is when the comedy really kicks in, when you meet these 3 people, because they're the most incompetent burglars, criminals, robbers, whatever you want to call them. It's just so funny to me how they are. And then so they're going to try and rob the bookies and then kidnap Frankie, because Frankie Four Fingers has the diamond. And then the robbery goes completely wrong. The bookies had no money. Like, all bets were like called off. And then like Boris walks in. Okay. So Tyrone is supposed to be like the best out of the best, but he's like the worst of the worst. And so he's trying to park the fucking getaway car, and Boris is in his van. Okay, let me grab 2 cars. All right. I probably could have paused that, So this is the van. This is gonna be the van that Boris is in. This is gonna be the car that Tyrone is driving. Tyrone's a fat fuck. Okay, they even say that in the movie. Not the fat fuck, but he's a big boy. Okay, this is like the van, the trunk of the van, and this is Boris. Psh. And so like boom, it like knocks Boris out a little just for a bit, and then they go do the robbery, and it just completely gets ruined. And I mean, it was that shit was funny, bro. He had like a I forgot. I kept them switched up. One of the robbers, it wasn't Tyrone. Tyrone was in the car. Got a shotgun. That's like a anti-tank shotgun for some reason. But okay, the robbery fails, and then Tyrone walks in, gets their asses back in the car. When they move the car, okay, Tyrone starts driving, and then all of a sudden the door opened. Frankie Four Fingers with the briefcase with the diamond. Tyrone stops the car, gets out, knocks him out. Couldn't get the case because it's like attached to his arm. Kidnapped him. And then Boris, okay, and they're back in their home base. Boris fucking walks in. And like, Boris, bruh, it's like there and it's stuck in his arm and everything. And then, I forgot to say, I mean, okay, actually, and then Boris kills Frankie because like the three dudes kept saying Boris's name, and Frankie's not supposed to know it's Boris. Whole thing. Oh, my neck. But they see Boris gets the diamond, and then Bullet Tooth Tony, this Bullet Tooth Tony is a bounty hunter that was hired by Cousin Abby to like get to pursue Boris. And then there's like a series of car crashes, and then Abby's bodyguard Rosebud dies. Okay, that's like the most normal name other than like Boris and Abby. Pretty sure it's like Bullet. No, it's Boris the Blade, or also known as Boris the Bullet Dodger. Like whack ass name. That's part of the comedy. And then like Bricktop is trying to like intimidate Mickey into throwing the fight, and so he kills his mom. While his mom is sleeping, they set her little caravan on fire. And then Boris and then there's like this. It's gonna be so confusing. Just watch the movie, please. It's a good movie. I know this is like the second time I'm telling you to watch it and that I'm already spoiling it, but watch it, please. It's good. And then okay, Boris is killed after like 30 times of him being shot while he's on the ground. In this weird restaurant place where like all the okay, so like they all had their little meet cute. They all had a weird meetup moment. It's so confusing. But it makes sense, but it's so confusing. You kind of have to watch it to understand. So Boris is dead. Tyrone's injured and holding Abby hostage. Sol and Vinny they have to give the location of the diamond. And then Vinny's dog is threatened with death because like he destroyed the place, and then they forgot they had the fucking diamond on them, and so they thought the dog ate the diamond, so they were gonna kill the dog, and then the dog did actually. Okay, and then they got the diamond, and then the dog literally went up, ate the diamond, and then Abby tried to fucking shoot the dog, and then Abby killed Bullet Tooth Tony, rest in peace. And then he gives up the diamond and goes back to America, and they see a sick ass freaking plane called the Concorde. I don't know what you can see right now. Called the Concorde. And he's gone. And then Mickey goes in a little mixed fight, and like gets knocked down, and they're like, bro, he knocked out the opponent when he's supposed to be out in the 4th round. But he secretly bet on himself And then that's why he did it. Like, it's a whole okay. The Irish traveler, like Mickey, they're called the gypsies. Don't trust the gypsies. They're really good scammers. Okay, and then the Irish people ambush and kill Bricktop and his entire crew. It's like 12 motherfuckers. It's like a lot of people that just got murked. And then Turkish and Tommy are like, okay, we're gonna go to their little camp, and then it's like deserted, and then they get confronted by the police, and the police, because the police were looking for them, and hey, so right then and there as well at the same scene, Sol and Vinny get arrested, and Frank Four Fingers bodies in their trunk, and then Vinny's dog that swallowed the diamond. Turkish and Tommy took it because it was like their alibi. Because they saw the dog, and they're like, the police were like, "What are you guys doing here?" So, oh, taking the dog out for a walk. So they got the dog, and Tommy wanted to keep the dog, so he had to go take it to the vet. So earlier in the movie, it swallowed a squeaky toy, and so they took it to the vet because they didn't want to hear the squeaky toy thing, obviously. And they discovered it had the 84-carat diamond in it. So yeah, they actually got it after like the whole passing around of it. They went to Doug. What was his thing? Let's see, what Doug the Head, to consult him about the diamond, because Doug the Head's the big diamond. And then he informed Avi, which made him return to London to purchase the diamond. The end. It's a good fucking movie. Please watch it. It's 2:29 when I'm ending this video. And I'm tired and I'm gonna go to bed now. So if you made it to the end, please comment good night if you're a real fan.